Welcome to Dr. Jester Rants, and I'm gonna rant about the things that should not have happened, in more ways than one, but most importantly, because something happened, we have a bunch of unhinged people on the internet saying one of the most, well, I'm still within the limit of YouTube, so I cannot say the word, but let's just say it's the R word. Here, the first one, from Grums, where he took the screenshot. Trump shooter revealed, and she actually, from Alisa Mercante, she actually shows a stormtrooper who is notoriously known to miss, and then she says he didn't use VAT. For the love of God, what is wrong with you people? This is why we don't respect, we can't respect, and we have no respect for journalists. But most importantly, games journalists. Now that one, it's like journalist is already pretty much at the bottom, and then we have games journalists. Now that one is where you thought, hey, journalists are very much at the bottom of the ladder of people that we respect. Now games journalists is way down at the bottom. You think you reached the bottom? No. There is way more than that. I mean, game journalist is like the epitome of absurdly bad journalist. I mean, you think you couldn't reach really lower, but then you have something like that. But going on with celebrities, next we have here Jack Black, who I actually like. He's a great actor, a great comedian, but this one, he actually did miss the entire thing. I'm not even going to say what he said, but just suffice to say, it's very disgusting. He basically wished that the shooter didn't miss. That's exactly what he inferred to in here. But then again, this is the stuff that you actually get and basically start to wonder, because the politicians themselves have been doing this over and over and over again. You know, the ones with the Democrats. I was watching Police Squad yesterday, and there was a joke in there where they were talking to Frank Dubin. He was interviewing the wife of a victim. I forgot the first name of the guy, but Twice, that was his surname. So he was interviewing Mrs. Twice, and then he asked, did he have any enemies? And then she replied, he didn't like Democrats. That was the joke, and it was perfect. Pretty much answers the entire thing, yeah. The time when Hollywood was actually funny. You can see it there. And then we have, moving on, to more Democrats who, well, they did the deed. 16 times Hollywood celebs fantasize about violence against, well, let me use their own words, Orange Hitler. Compare him to Hitler. And then you can go and check out the absurdity of the things. You can see videos, you can see a bunch of stuff, and trust me, you will enjoy seeing how much of an hypocrites these people are. But before I continue, here is a trailer.
And we know no fear.
I'm back, baby, yeah. Right, so, now let's go back to journalists, because journalists are really, really that bad. Here we have Washington Compost. Trump escorted away after loud noises at Pennsylvania rally. Really? Really? That's exactly the title you're going to put in your goddamn fucking article? Are these people insane? Oh yeah, wait, they're incompetent. They are more incompetent than a retard doing a quantum physics exam. They are more incompetent. Oh wait, I was going to say more incompetent than journalists, but then again, they are journalists. So, kind of like a moot point. But anyway, ABC News. Donald Trump escorted off stage by Secret Service during rally after loud noises ring out in crowd. Well, at least ABC said that he was escorted out off stage by the Secret Service. It's not like you guys lied in the... Remember a few years ago, during the Summer of Love, in which Trump was actually escorted by the Secret Service to the bunker under the White House because people were nearly invading the White House and they burnt a church and nearly killed a bunch of police officers and a lot of those things. Remember that day? Well, the newspaper said that he was a coward and that the Orange Hitler was actually wanting to go there, to the bunker. Let that sink in. This is the media that we are talking about. Here we have Newsweek for the cream on all of this. MAGA responds with outrage after Donald Trump injured at Pennsylvania rally. Well, that's kind of an understatement. It's definitely an outrage. After all, things like this should not have happened. But then we are here with, journalists. That reminds me of the journalism of the shithole I live in. I mean, we have an actual Big Brother agency here monitoring everything you say online and, putting you in jail if they find something questionable, or at least fine you heavily and take everything you own. But they seem that technically this agency is only for people who are, center-right, on right-wingers. Leftists, they don't fall within that. Anyway, they actually, this agency because this agency is new, but the actual government people who created this agency did go after, news agencies and other people, etc., who said things that they didn't like, even though it was factual. They closed a few press and a few agencies here and there, sent a few people to jail, fined them heavily, and put a few people out, and they fled the country. So why didn't do or go after the press, who said one of the most retarded things, which is akin to what the CNN said here in this article here. Secret Service rushes Trump off stage after he falls at rally. Yeah, that's CNN. That's pretty much CNN. Yeah. NBC. Secret Service rushes Trump off stage after popping noises heard at his Pennsylvania rally. Yeah, that's epic. Trump removed from stage by Secret Service after loud noises startled former president crowds. USA Today. Yeah. That's epic. That's literally epic. I mean, this is journalism. Journalism at the best. You couldn't make this shit up. Then we have, here we have Sky News from Australia actually live debunking CNN. If you want, you can go check out here at Anna M. Mostarak if you are interested to see what they said. They live they debunked CNN. This is absolutely amazing. But here we have NBC. But this one was from last year, and guess what? The guy who gobbles Putin's balls was actually right. I mean, his mouth was so far down the, well, Putin's cock that you could barely identify what was Tucker Carlson, what was Putin. But anyway, here it is. NBC News. Tucker Carlson stokes conspiracy claims US is speeding towards assassination of Orange Hitler. Yeah. This is the type of stuff that we are dealing with here. This is the type of retard we are dealing with here. NBC. And then we have here the cream of the cream, the cream of the la cream, the cherry on top of a massive fucking shit cake. You think that anything like that couldn't be topped off? No. Here we have Forbes. Will surviving gunfire be Donald Trump's next appeal to black voters? Yeah. You read that right. You literally read that right. They were so ashamed of this contributor article that I actually literally took the article out. Yeah. Journalists. If you think you don't respect them enough, well, no, you disrespect them enough, well, here. You hate them. You need to hate them because journalists are really are nothing more than activists lately. It's pathetic. You would expect a journalist to actually only report the news. What is happening? This and this, X and Y happen to Z. Just report that. Don't add your personal opinion. Don't try to minimize whatever happened. Jesus Christ. The only thing you actually need to do is report the events and let people take the conclusion of what happened. Put your opinions elsewhere in an opinion column or something like that. No. Oh, for the love of God. But then again, these are journalists. If you think you hate them, you don't hate them enough. Well, on that goddamn fucking hell, have a great fucking night. And remember, fuck YouTube, fuck these journalists, and, well, and also wear condoms. Because, by God, these people, right. Fuck.